Follow-through day confirms 7 perfect drive scores in today's stock market. Gainster has the best stocks to buy now, and they are loaded.
Your drive score update for April 13th, 2026 U.S. Eastern Time.
Market overview. Let's check the pulse. Confirmed uptrend. The market just printed a follow-through day on rally attempt day 2. The green light growth investors wait for our 25 stock watch list shows 7 stocks glowing green with drive scores of 80 to 118 in yellow setups still building. Distribution count sits at 5, so keep position sizing disciplined. The trend is yours. If this daily edge matters to you, hit subscribe. Free drive scores delivered every single day. Market headlines. What moved the needle today? FedEx CFO John Dietrich is stepping down and C-suite exits at logistics giants rarely inspire confidence. This is not a fundamentals disaster, but institutions often use leadership uncertainty as cover to trim positions. Watch FTX closely for any follow-through selling.
Seeking Alpha says Corning looks overvalued at first glance, but drill deeper and the fiber optic demand story is rock solid. The best buys often scare away casual investors first. No wonder GLW lands in today's spotlight. Stay tuned.
Corning is up 311% in a year, and the Motley Fool is still asking whether it is a buy for our drive methodology. Past gains do not veto future momentum. An RS rating of 96 tells the real story on GLW. Stock spotlights today's highest conviction setups. Corning GLW earns a perfect 100 drive score with RS of 96. The setup is a volatility contraction pattern. Price calling tighter as volume evaporates like a compressed spring ready to release. In hardware and equipment, GLW is the clear group leader, and 2 bullish analyst pieces today confirm institutional attention is building fast. When this spring uncoils, the move tends to be swift and decisive. GE Vernova. GEV scores 90 on the drive scale with RS of 94. This renewable utilities leader is carving a cup with handle textbook institutional accumulation in slow motion. Flat price action today is actually ideal for handle formation. Quiet is exactly what you want here. GEV is dangerously close to being fully actionable. ATI Inc. ticker. ATI scores 80 on the drive scale with an impressive RS of 96. The pattern is a flat base. Tight controlled consolidation where sellers have essentially left the building in metal fabrication. ATI is leading its group. Flat bases resolve cleanly with minimal overhead supply to fight through on the breakout. Lam Research LRCX scores 80 on the drive scale with RS of 96. A cup with handle is forming in one of the cleanest semiconductor setups on our list. Up 1.7% today. LRCX is quietly pressing toward the pivot. When semis lead, the broader market tends to follow. Albemarle. ALB scores 80 on the drive scale with RS of 95, forming a cup with handle in specialty chemicals. That 4.6% surge today is institutional buying, not casual retail flow. That kind of move inside the base is a signal. The cup is filling fast. Watch for a tight handle before considering an entry. Howmet Aerospace HWM scores 80 on the drive scale with RS of 86, setting up a volatility contraction pattern in industrial machinery. Defense and aerospace spending quietly powers this name, up 1.1% on narrowing range today. The hallmark of a VCP smart money here is whispering, not shouting. If these setups are giving you ideas, smash that like button. It genuinely helps us grow. Top pick, today's highest conviction name. Today's top pick, Lumentum Holdings, ticker, LITE, perfect 100 drive score, RS of 99, outperforming 99% of all stocks right now. In communication equipment, a sector riding the AI optical infrastructure wave, LITE is carving a textbook cup with handle. Today's 1.3% dip is constructively sculpting the handle on a confirmed follow-through day. A perfect drive score in a leading sector is the rare signal worth acting on. Which of today's setups excites you most? Drop the ticker symbol right in the comments below.
Honourable Mentions, the rest of our watch list.
Rounding out our 25 stock watch list, the full list skews toward semiconductors, industrials, and energy transition leaders, all fitting themes for a confirmed uptrend. Two names worth watching from the scroll: Lam Research and GE Vernova, both deep in powerful base building phases. When the green drive names break on volume, they tend to move in clusters.
That's your Drive score breakdown for April 13th, a day the market handed investors a follow-through day confirmation and 7 pristine setups on a silver platter. The real question is not whether this rally is real, it's whether you'll be positioned when it accelerates. The trend rewards the prepared Gainster. We'll be back tomorrow with fresh scores and fresh opportunities. See you then.